Hello, everybody, and welcome to Some Little Nightmares. Um, this is can't even remember how many attempts I've had at trying to record this game now. Every time something seems to go wrong, but I'm back and ready to make it work. So, the fun game, a little creepy. I'm not exactly sure what the setting is. I think I'm meant to be something to do with childhood fears or nightmares. Um, I'm very well versed now at the first few rooms. I know exactly where to go, so hopefully it shouldn't take me too long to get a little bit further into it. Having said that, I have died several times. Anyway, have no idea about any kind of plot or backstory or anything. Nothing is really explained in the game if you just pick it up and start playing, which is basically what I did. I'm what appears to be a little girl. I think I'm a girl. Looking into the camera, can't really see her face. Well, I'm going to call myself a girl because in my head, I'm a girl. Fine. Um, I think it's quite a scary game. Other people might disagree. I'm sure there are scarier games, but I'm not really that big a fan of horror games or games that make you jump. But yeah, this one's definitely got some creepy qualities to it. For example, these little dolls. You'll see some more of them scattered about. I tend to just knock them over or walk right through them. Yeah, knock them over. Um, Fine. Oh, wow. I just discovered you could slide. Fantastic. So yeah, you can move things around, interact with things. You have this little lighter to guide you in the dark. But other than that, got nothing, no weapons. You're just a little kid stuck in some freaky place. I'm not really sure where this is meant to be, but when you save the game, it says prison, so I assume it's some kind of prison. There's a very pleasant room here with a man who's hung himself. There you go. Nice view of his legs. So yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing for the first bit of the game. Up until, well, I'll tell you when I get there, but so I kind of have an idea of where I'm meant to be going. The first time I played it took me forever. Literally had no clue. Oh, no, this isn't it. There's up ahead. There's some disgusting leeches that will drop down, and you get too close to them, then yeah, you die. Wait, where? I meant to. Oh, maybe I meant to put that's it. Oh yeah. So now and again in this game, when you open certain doors or yeah, pull certain hatches, that kind of thing, these little dudes. I'm calling them the pyramid dudes because they have weird. Well, it's more of a code now looking at it. But I'm still gonna call them pyramid dudes. They have this weird like heads shaped like a pyramid. You can pick them up. It plays a tune, and then they start to follow you. I really have no idea if there's any point to this. Now, as I said, the first time I played this, I stayed in this room for a very long time trying to find out what I was meant to be doing, but turns out that you can't actually do anything in this room. So you'd think you could pick the dude up and you could take him through, especially because he walked through here himself, but now he doesn't fit. There's some invisible barrier stopping me going through. You just can't take the guy back. So I'm going to leave him behind and head back to the room with the fridge. There we go. So we're just going to climb up here. That's it. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the point of the pyramid dudes is. I'm not sure whether I'm rescuing them or whether they're just coincidence that they happen to be here. I think kind of reminds me of the game Rayman, the PlayStation 1, where you had these little pink dudes you had to rescue from the little cages. What are they called? Electoons or something, as far as I remember. I think it was Electoons. Yeah. And Rayman was the very first game I played on a console. What a game. And actually, because of the game Rayman, I started learning to play the saxophone. Because there was a boss in Rayman shaped like a saxophone called Mr. Sax. So I was like, 10-year-old me was like, yeah, I want to learn to play that. But then I got bored of it after like a few years and gave up. Okay, this bit, the floor is going to drop here, and I don't know if there's a way to avoid it. No, I don't think there is. I think you just have to drop and yeah, you fall into the land of the leeches down here. Look at this, disgusting. Ugh. Oh, great. I was going to say, if you get too close, you die. Just, you know, showing you a fine example of that. But yeah, the first time I played this, it took me forever to get through this room. When it turns out all you have to do is run to the side here. Pretty straightforward. And just push this door. So I was doing everything. I was trying to pull it. I was going to the other side of the room. It was a nightmare. Fine. The other thing that I was missing the first time I played this, these little light things. I'm not really sure what they do. I thought initially that they might be checkpoints where if you died you'd start there again, but I've died several times and not started at these checkpoints, so I don't think that's it. Okay, this is where I fail at games. Just moving the stick, keeping it in the right direction. Yeah, but I did it alright there. I tend to fall off pretty badly, so great frustration expected later in this game. A nice little bridge here to walk along. Jump up here. There we go. Around here, I think. Yeah. Keep going. Here we are. And here we go. Well, this bit was a bit annoying first time. You could pull this lever. Well, it's more of a wheel, isn't it? Wait. Push it. That's it. Yeah, and now we've got to run and jump through here, which is another thing I fail at badly later in the game, as you will see. Oh, I tried to do the slide there at the end and messed up. Don't know if you saw that. Ignore it if you did. Fine. So here we go through this little hole, following the pyramid dude. Don't know where he's gone. Okay, this is the first kind of creepy thing. You look up here. Now that guy comes back later in a most horrific. Well, it's not quite horrific, but it's freaky, scary way. Notice me crouching there when you're meant to be climbing. Ugh. There we go, right. Through the little hole and down the other side. We're making pretty good progress so far. But you notice these little weird eyes on the door? Yeah, I don't know what it is, some kind of surveillance thing, but there's a security camera coming up ahead that looks exactly like that. So I think that's where those patterns are from. There we go, let's push this that way. There we go. Ugh, now this bit is annoying. This bit, I have to run in the dark through these little once electrified grates all the way through this room, skipping past the blocks. Don't fall over, don't fall over. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fantastic. And I really think they, in this room, yeah, this is quite like a prison, isn't it? Like the cells back there. I really think they missed a trick here though, not to have some face popping up. Yeah, that would be terrifying. Like if you're just looking at the back there and suddenly his head just pops up there. That would freak me out. I was kind of expecting that. Here we are. This is the room with the eye. So I've got to stand behind this little area. So these like children have been turned to stone, it looks like. Oh. And that's what happens if you see it. It turns you to stone. I'm calling it the Medusa Eye from now on. So I actually pressed the wrong button then. That's why I jumped into the light. I meant to sprint. I don't really know what I was doing. I meant to wait for the light to go before you move in the shadows. Try that again. Here we go. Now behind the beds. And back the other way. There we go. Here. Alright, so there's another one of these little lanterns things to light. That. I'll jump up here. Brilliant. So there's a little pyramid dude down here you can get. You just keep going to the end here and then drop down. He's got a little cage down here. He comes through to this little room. And I don't think there's anything through here. Another little light to light. Keep lighting them even though I'm not sure what they do. I'm going to pick up the pyramid dude as well. Oh look, he's got a little painting of other pyramid dudes behind him. Pyramid dudes? Yeah. Wow. So I'm hoping they're going to make a little pyramid dude army at the end of the game to help me fight whatever happens. If there's a final boss, I don't know. They might come in handy. Here we go. We go and up we go. Right. So it's off to the right now through here. Oh wait. This might be this freaky room. Oh, this might be the room I hate. Oh yeah, it is. I hate this room so much. Look at him. Why does he have such small legs? Such giant arms? So you gotta be really quiet. He comes and like looks. I don't know if he's looking under the bed. Hate it. I 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 hate it. Move slowly now. Oh, I think he's seen me. Oh, no, he's seen me. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, he's got me. I did not enjoy that. Maybe I meant to run. I want to run though because I want to sneak off without him seeing me. Please, can that happen this time? Can we just skip this room, please? Can I just be past it? Nah. Maybe I need to wait until he's a bit further away. Like Freddy Krueger with that weird hat, messed up face and long arms. Fuck on things. Here we go. We're through. Yes. Oh. Making good progress here so far. Back into the vents. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of horror games. I don't like hiding under the bed while things come into the room and catch you. I will continue. I'm sure it's only going to get much worse. Sure, that's not the end of that dude. Having some kind of stomach difficulty. Very pleasant cafeteria through here. Fantastic meals served in there. Yeah, you can actually, now that you have a look, you can kind of tell it is a prison. It's like a prison for children, I don't know. This dude gives you some food. Very nice of him. Creepy, ghostly, dark guy. Bread on the floor for me. Thanks very much, mate. Delicious. So, progress. Here we go. And here we are. Okay, so up ahead is my least favorite part in this game. I have died so many times at this bit. I've only just made it past this bit before as well, so I'm now approaching as far as I've made it. Approaching new ground, but yeah, this bit is horrendous. Not because it's scary, but it's just because I suck and I can't jump in games. Here we go. If I do this first time, I am going to reward myself. Drink. Ah, go. Oh. So far so good. This is the easy bit though. Once you get to the top of here, you've got to, yeah, things get a bit more difficult. Right. So this is where I realized that these things are not checkpoints. I've died here so many times. You don't start back up here though. You start back in the room right at the bottom. As I'm sure you're about to see. Here we go. We get to the top of the chain. I don't go all the way to the top. A decent height. Go about here and then jump. Right, fine. So far so good. Here we go. Top. Fantastic. Pull this lever down. I'm going to give this a go. And we shall see. I can do it in this episode. No, I will be back in the next one. Try again, but I'm confident. So, I have to pull the lever to the left. I have to run. I have to jump while the thing's moving to the other direction. I have to grab onto it and get to the other side. So, here we go. Oh, no, see, that's what happens. I jump too far and I miss the edge and I die. Fine. Well, I'm going to come back in episode 2 to try again. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do that too. I'll be back again to try and jump on that stupid moving crate for the millionth time that I've done it. Be back soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.